What if your phone could read your mind, shoot photos like a pro, and fold into your pocket? Sounds like sci-fi, right? Well, Google might be turning fantasy into reality with the Pixel 9 Pro. So, are you ready to peek into the future of smartphones? Let's talk about it. First things first, let's talk about the biggest surprise in the Pixel 9 lineup. We might be getting not one, but two Pro models. That's right, folks. Google seems to be taking a page out of Apple's playbook by offering two different sizes of their top-tier smartphone. According to the rumor mill, we could be looking at a more compact 6.1-inch Pixel 9 Pro and a larger 6.7-inch Pixel 9 Pro XL. This is a pretty big deal for Pixel fans. If you've been longing for a high-end Pixel that doesn't feel like a brick in your pocket, your prayers might just be answered with the smaller Pro model. On the flip side, if you're all about that big screen life, the Pro XL should have you covered. This move could be a game changer for Google. By offering two sizes, they're catering to a wider range of preferences. Whether you're a fan of one-handed use or prefer a mini tablet experience, there could be a Pixel 9 Pro that's just right for you. But here's where things get a bit murky. Some leaks suggest the standard Pixel 9 Pro might actually sport a 6.5-inch screen. So, what's the deal? Well, it's possible Google is still finalizing the details, or maybe they're testing different sizes. Either way, it's clear that Google is shaking things up in the size department. Now, let's talk aesthetics. The Pixel line has always had a distinctive look, and it seems the Pixel 9 Pro is going to continue that tradition with a twist. The most noticeable change? The camera bar is getting a makeover. Remember that edge-to-edge strip on the back of previous Pixels? Well, it's shrinking down. Leaked renders show a more compact, pill-shaped camera module. It's still prominently placed on the back, but it's no longer stretching from one side to the other. This new design gives the Pixel 9 Pro a fresh look while still maintaining that unmistakable Pixel DNA. It's like your friend who got a new haircut. Different, but still familiar. But the changes don't stop there. The Pixel 9 Pro is also rumored to be embracing the flat-sided trend we've seen in recent iPhones and some Android devices. This could give the phone a more modern, sleek appearance. Plus, it might make it easier to grip. No more phone slipping out of your hand while you're trying to take that perfect selfie. Color-wise, we might be looking at some classic options with a twist. Black and white are likely to make an appearance because, let's face it, they always do, but we're also hearing whispers of green and pink variants. A pink Pixel Pro? Now that's something we'd love to see. One potential new feature that's got us intrigued is the rumored adaptive touch capability. This could make the screen more responsive based on things like your environment, what you're doing, and whether you've got a screen protector on. It's the kind of thoughtful feature we've come to expect from Google, small tweaks that make a big difference in daily use. Now, let's dive into the heart of the Pixel 9 Pro, its specs and capabilities. After all, a pretty phone is nice, but it's what's inside that counts, right? At the core of the Pixel 9 Pro will be Google's latest chip, the Tensor G4. Now, before you get too excited, we should temper our expectations a bit. Sources have hinted that this might be a smaller upgrade than initially planned. But don't let that discourage you. Even a small upgrade to Google's custom chip could mean big things for the phone's AI capabilities. Speaking of AI, this is where things get really interesting. Google has been at the forefront of AI in smartphones, and it looks like they're doubling down on this with the Pixel 9 Pro. We're hearing rumors of enhanced on-device AI capabilities that could take your smartphone experience to the next level. Imagine being able to convert text to images right on your phone, or having even smarter auto-reply suggestions for your messages. There's talk of more intricate text categorization and embedding capabilities too. And the best part? All of this would happen on your device without needing to connect to the cloud. That means faster processing and better privacy. But it's not just about new features. Google is also reportedly working on addressing some long-standing issues. There's word of a new modem that could help with those pesky connectivity problems that have plagued some previous Pixel models. And for those times when you're really off the grid, satellite connectivity might be coming to the Pixel 9 Pro, similar to the emergency SOS features we've seen on recent iPhones. On the memory front, we might see a bump up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, up from the 12 gigabytes in previous Pro models. This could be a game changer for multitasking and could help power those advanced AI features we're all excited about. Lastly, let's not forget about software. The Pixel 9 Pro is likely to be the first phone to ship with Android 15. As of now, we're on the third beta of Android 15, which brings platform stability. By the time the Pixel 9 Pro launches, we should have a polished, feature-rich version of Android to play with. Alright, photography enthusiasts, this section's for you. The camera has always been a standout feature of the Pixel line, and it looks like the Pixel 9 Pro is set to continue that tradition, with some exciting twists. First up, let's talk about that redesigned camera bar we mentioned earlier. It's not just a cosmetic change. The new, more compact design might actually house some serious upgrades. One exciting rumor suggests that the large sensor in the camera island could support variable aperture. For the non-camera nerds out there, this means the phone could adjust how much light it lets in, potentially leading to better low-light photos and more control over depth of field. It's the kind of feature we usually see on high-end standalone cameras, so having it on a phone would be pretty impressive. While we don't have specific details on the camera specs yet, it's safe to assume we'll see improvements across the board. Google has always focused on computational photography, using software smarts to enhance images, and with the improved AI capabilities of the Tensor G4 chip, we could see some mind-blowing new features. Could we see an upgrade to the resolution of the main sensor? Maybe, but what's more likely, and potentially more exciting, are new AI-powered shooting modes and editing features. Imagine being able to completely change the lighting in a photo after you've taken it, or having the phone automatically suggest the best edits for each of your shots. Video capabilities are another area where we might see significant improvements. With AI being such a focus, we could potentially see features like real-time object tracking or even AI-powered stabilization that goes beyond what traditional optical image stabilization can do. And let's not forget about the front camera. While we haven't heard any specific rumors about upgrades to the selfie cam, it wouldn't be surprising to see improvements here too. Maybe better low-light performance for those nighttime selfies, or new AI-powered portrait modes. Now for the million-dollar questions. Where can we get our hands on the Pixel 9 Pro, and how much is it going to cost us? Let's start with the release date. Traditionally, Google has unveiled its new Pixel flagships in October. It's been as reliable as the changing of the seasons, except for that one time during the pandemic when they pushed it to late September. But hold on to your hats, folks, because 2024 is shaking things up. Google has announced a Made by Google hardware event for August 13th. That's right, we're looking at a summer release this year. This is a significant shift in Google's strategy, and it's got us all wondering why. Could it be to get a jump on the iPhone 16? Or maybe to capitalize on back-to-school shopping? Whatever the reason, it means we'll be getting our Pixel fix earlier than usual this year. Now, on to everyone's favorite topic, price. This one's a bit trickier to predict. Last year, we saw a $100 price hike, pushing the Pixel 8 Pro to a starting price of $999. That put it squarely in the four-figure club, which is always a tough pill for consumers to swallow. Given that, we'd be surprised to see another price increase this year. Our best guess? The larger Pixel 9 Pro, or Pro XL if that's what they end up calling it, will likely stick around that $999 mark. The big question is what they'll do with the smaller Pro model. Will it be priced lower to make it more accessible, or will it match the larger model in price, with size being the only differentiator? There's also the wild card of the potential Pixel 9 Pro Fold to consider. If this foldable device does indeed join the lineup, it would likely come with a premium price tag, possibly pushing well over the $1,000 mark. One thing's for sure, Google will need to price these phones carefully. With competition in the Android space fiercer than ever, and Apple always looming large, the price will be a crucial factor in the Pixel 9 Pro's success. Well, that's the scoop on the Pixel 9 Pro. Excited? Skeptical? Smash that like button and drop your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech teasers. Until next time, stay pixel perfect.